Hello everybody, it's Stewart A. Swerdlow for Expansions.com, and this is my news update for the end of the first week of May 2012, and it's been a very interesting day. Today alone we have the winner of the new French presidential election, François Hollande, who is the first left-leaning leader of France in 17 years, finally throwing out Sarkozy. Apparently he wasn't well liked, his personality, by the French people, and I think he cozied up to the Germans too much, and as we know, the French and the Germans don't like each other, and so they expressed their opinion in this election. But of course we also realize that elections are fixed and not really the expressions of the people in most countries, and so this is a clue that there is a change going on in the EU. We have a leftist-leaning government in France. They said that there will be changes to Europe and the EU. Perhaps there will be more of a collaboration now with a new Soviet Union, because at the same day we have the inauguration of President Putin in Russia, and he then has nominated Medvedev as the prime minister. So in effect, they switched jobs, because one was the president, the other one was the prime minister. Now they switched, and Putin is back being president as he was years ago. And so, as I've mentioned, this leads to the formation of the new Soviet Union, which is in effect already in progress. And so France in the western part, Russia in the eastern part of Europe, and perhaps we will see changes now coming in Germany and other places. So we have to keep our eye on that. By the way, Putin, who is a former KGB operative, has been compared in his modes of governmental service to Stalin. So it could become quite brutal in Russia. As we know today, there were many riots in the street. People were arrested by the police, and it was very violent. So we have to keep our eye on both France and Russia, as well as Greece, because Greece also is having a change in its government, leaning more to the right. A lot of changes going on in Europe. The EU is falling apart right before our eyes, just as I predicted. I said it would be in April, and it's happening end of April, May. So next thing will be the euro maybe disappearing, and this could all be leading to a new global government, new global currency, and new global religion. So keep our eyes on that. In more American news, more sinkholes have been opening up in Florida, one particularly just outside of Orlando. The news media says it has to do with water filling up the lime deposits under the ground, making them brittle, and then the ground collapses. Problem with that is that there's been a drought in Florida. The groundwater has receded significantly, and so their explanation really is impossible. So something else is going on, and as we know, there's been a lot of seismic activity in the Caribbean and in the Atlantic and in the Gulf of Mexico, literally surrounding the Florida Peninsula, and I am sure that that has caused fractures in the very delicate limestone understructure of the Florida landmass, which is really just inches above sea level. And so I think more and more of these collapses will occur. As I say, if you drew a line from Tampa to Orlando to Daytona Beach, that's where and south of that will be where most of the collapses will occur. There will be more swampy type of creations north of that line up into the southern part of Georgia and into Alabama, but south of that line I just mentioned will be a lot of fracturing in the Florida Peninsula. And in health news, if I could call it that, the Chinese are now sending a lot of vitamin tablets overseas, which are actually powdered dead baby flesh. They claim that these pills will cure all kinds of diseases, but scientists are afraid that if humans ingest flesh of other humans, it could cause a form of mad cow disease in people. Now, you remember several years ago, in the early part of this decade, on BBC 4, I believe it was, there was a New Year's Eve program where a Christian Chinese man ate a dead baby on television, and he said he did it for Christ. And here we have, a decade later, these vitamin pills of dead baby flesh being distributed globally. So, part of New World religion, ritual sacrifice, cannibalism, satanic ritual, all these things now are becoming mainstream. So when you go get your vitamins online or in the organic market, make sure they don't come from China, and make sure they don't have dead baby flesh in them. Upcoming events, June 4th and 5th, I will be in Amsterdam doing personal consultations. Please contact expansions@expansions.com to make arrangements. Right after that, I will be spending 2 weeks in South Africa doing the Celebrate Life Festival, as well as a seminar and a few other lectures in the Cape Town area. Again, go to expansions.com for more information on that. And also, very exciting, August 1 through 5, right here in St. Joseph, Michigan, is an immersion week of earth, air, fire, and water, the frequencies to explore self, your relationship to Mother Earth, and how what you do outpictures in the world, and how you can use Mother Earth to heal yourself on all levels and heal the Earth. So please join us for a very special few days, the beginning of August here in St. Joseph. That's on the website as well. The last weekend in September is our 10th annual fall conference. It's called Pyramids, a Storehouse of Knowledge, and the discoverer of the Bosnian pyramids, Dr. Samir Osmanagic, will be our in-person guest speaker, and there will be a special appearance by David Icke. So please join us here at the end of September in St. Joseph. And October, as we've told you, will be our Russian experience, the transformative power of the bear in the land of the roses. That's a very, very exciting trip. I have a special sponsor in Russia who's arranging all of this, and all the details will be up on the website very soon. Make sure you sign up for our webinars for the month of May and June. They're very exciting and interesting. And we look forward to seeing you at our events and on our podcasts, watching us every week. So until next time, it's Stewart A. Swerdlow for expansions.com.